YouTube, I'm Kirsty, and if you missed 205 Live last night, I got you. Okay, so first we start with an Oni Larkin backstage interview, and he says, tonight, anything goes. Tables, chairs, and Arya Daivari, I will give you more stitches. And then Arya jumps him from behind. A bunch of other wrestlers come break it up. Our first match is the Brian Kendrick versus Sunil Singh with Sumir ringside. And this fight occurred because he was doing an interview for WWE.com and they interrupted and made fun of him and he's mad. When the match starts, Sunil, of course, dances and Kendrick punches him a few times. Then Kendrick tries to dance. Brian does the back body drop to Sunil. Sunil rolls out and Brian follows. Sumir distracts him, so Sunil throws Kendrick into the steel stairs. Sunil throws Kendrick back into the ring, pummels him, elbow drop. Kendrick stands and Sunil chops him. Sunil then gets Kendrick on the ropes, starts to run at him, but Kendrick elbows him. Sumir hits Kendrick from ringside, and Sunil throws Kendrick out to the ringside. Then immediately throws him back in. There's a cover. The Brian kicks out. Sunil drops Kendrick onto his knee on his back. Then elbow drops him. Kendrick rolls out of the way, so Sunil elbow drops the mat. Brian Kendrick comes back, clotheslines him, boot to face. Sunil gets an elbow in and goes for a suplex, but Kendrick reverses it, puts him in a chokehold, and Sunil taps. Here we go. Sumir runs in and starts attacking Kendrick, so the Brian Kendrick's friend Akira Tozawa runs in, takes out the Singh brother, helps Kendrick, and just kicks everybody. Then we had a part 1 of 3-part interview with Humberto Carrillo. Basically, he just talked about how he watched Mexican wrestling every Sunday morning in Monterrey, and moving to America has been really hard on him because he doesn't have his family, but he talks to them and they tell him to just keep going, and that's why he always gives his best when he's here. Next, we have Gentleman Jack Gallagher. Okay, and you guys know, I always have the caption on the TV because it's always loud here, especially with like my stepson as well here. So I have a toddler and almost teenager, so there's always stuff going on. So anyway, captions. The caption said Cinnamon Jack Gallagher. So I like that. Sounds like he's a dancer. He's going against, I didn't catch the guy's last name. His first name is Devin. So what is it? Squash match. There's the handshake, and then the Jack does the finger manipulation to him. He runs the ropes, does a shoulder check against Devin, runs ropes again. This time Devin jumps, but Jack catches him and throws him into the ropes. Then flips him over, gives him the arm bar, and rolls him up. But lets him get back up, doesn't even try to cover him, gives him an uppercut, kicks him, then ties this Devin guy around the ropes like a pretzel, and then drop kicks him. He gets Devin back up, slams him, and then Mike Kanellis comes over and starts destroying the announce table. He gets like a trash can from the timekeeper's area and just throws trash all around, throws the trash can. Devin takes this opportunity to grab Jack, but Jack does a headbutt, covers for 3. Poor Devin. Then we have backstage, Drake is talking to Mike Kanellis and apologizing for getting too into the 24/7 title and possibly neglecting his responsibilities at 205. Mike says, hey, look, man, my life is all messed up. This is all your fault. If you had been doing your job, like, I'd be on top of the world right now. So Drake says, look, I understand you're going through a hard time, but your behavior is unacceptable and you will be fined. And Mike says, you know I have a second baby on the way. How are you going to find me? And then says, you know what? I'm scheduled to fight here next week, and we'll see how much you're going to fine me after that. It was funny, when he was outside, like, destroying everything, the crowd was chanting, who's the daddy? Because, you know, Maria Kanellis, my spirit animal, made that statement. Okay, then we immediately go to our title match. It's Oney Lorcan versus Ariya Daivari in an anything goes match. When Ariya's walking down the ramp, Lorcan runs up. They start fighting. They fight all the way down in the ring. Bell rings. Lorcan immediately throws him out of the ring and into the steel stairs. Then Lorcan goes under the ring, starts throwing chairs into the ring, then throws Ariya back in. Lorcan does some running elbows to Ariya, sets up a chair, but Ariya throws Lorcan out of the ring. He slams him against the announce table and grabs the metal trash can. And as he's going after Lorcan with it, Lorcan kicks the can and suplexes Ariya on the floor. Ariya recovers, throws Lorcan into the barricade, and then grabs a ladder and throws it into the ring. Lorcan's crawling into the ring, and Ariya grabs a metal chain and holds it across Lorcan's face. Then Ariya sets up a ladder in the corner of the ring, tries to send Lorcan through it, but Lorcan stops and sends Daivari through the ladder. Oney sets the ladder through the ropes, so it's kind of like that, with one side on the ropes and the other side in the ring. He tries to suplex Daivari through it, but Ariya counters. Oney finally is able to get Ariya up, throws Daivari through it, cover for two, but Ariya kicks out. Then Oney sets up a steel chair, but Daivari does a reverse DDT on Lorcan, and Lorcan kicks out at two. Ariya picks up the chain again, wraps it around Lorcan's head, and uses it to slam him into the turnbuckle. He does this 3 times. Covers him, Lorcan kicks out. This time, Daivari sets up the ladder into the turnbuckle. But first, before he messes with the ladder, he does a camel clutch, like, through a steel chair, through, like, the holes in it. So, like, Lorne's face is out of there, and, yeah. Ariya punches and slaps Lorcan. He runs the ropes, but Lorcan counters and slams Ariya's face into the steel chair. Lorcan uppercuts him and then does a blockbuster to Ariya and a running uppercut. Ariya rolls out of the ring, so Lorcan dives onto him, and the crowd starts chanting, "We want tables." This is like Dudley now. Oney gets the table, climbs into the ring with it, but Ariya kicks him in the face. Now Oney's on the ring side after being kicked in the face. Ariya goes to jump on him, like from the apron, flying leap. Oney picks up a metal trash can and just while he's in mid-air. It was brutal, guys. Then Lorcan throws Ariya through the steel steps and sets up 6 chairs on ringside, like 3 here, 3 here, like a really close tea party. But these gentlemen are not having tea. Ariya hits him with the trash can lid and stands on the steps. Now, they're taking turns, like each trying to pick each other up and the other one countering. Ariya finally gets Lorcan up, throws him through all 6 of the chairs. Daivari then throws Lorcan back in the ring, sets up a table, and sets up a ladder. Not even leaning against anything. Like, he set it up. Daivari climbs the ladder, does a huge splash off of there onto Lorcan. Cover, kick out at 2. Daivari gets a second table, but the table leg breaks, so he gets a third table. He sets the tables side by side, as one does, lays Lorcan on the tables, and goes the turnbuckle to the top rope. Lorcan hits him and climbs up the turnbuckle with him so he can suplex Ariya through the tables, covers for 3, Oney Lorcan wins. And then after that, all we had was like a promo about Tony Nese and Drew Gulak and how they're fighting for the Cruiserweight Championship on Extreme Rules. So there was like a 5-minute promo about that. But other than that, yeah, that was an awesome match. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers. If I don't annoy you too much, feel free to subscribe. I talk about wrestling all the time and reality shows. Wrestling and reality should have been the name of my channel. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it.